you know, you talk about the show kind of forming organically as it went, and it by no means is an indictment of the American healthcare system. That is not the message of the show. I just think through the nature of some of the stories, sometimes it's kind of highlighted the differences in healthcare systems across, particularly the first episode, when she's on that phone call with Italy, and she's like, how much is this going to cost? And they're like, oh, no, you're sick, and we don't know why. Just come here, and we'll help you.
It's free.
Yeah, it's free. We'll take care of you.
It is in the rest of the world,
Yeah, what do you mean? How much did we just help you? Just come here and get help. As that started to present itself, were you concerned of the story becoming politicized in any way, or were you, well, let's not shy away from that. That's the reality of this situation. Let's show that and make sure that's there. How did you handle that as that became part of the story?
I mean, the latter. I mean, it's you know, whether one wants to make an indictment on the American healthcare system, it is broken. I mean, I don't think anybody, that's not a controversial statement, and it's not because of the doctors, it's not necessarily because of the insurance companies, it's not because of the pharmaceuticals. It is just a system that doesn't work based on the wealth of this country, the opportunities in this country, and the resources of this country. It just doesn't work. So when you're dealing with people who have not received answers for something that's very serious, you're going to come head to head with healthcare system, because that's what they're in. And I mean there's a story about a veteran in this series that sort of gets into the VA and their responsibilities. There's obviously stories about people that you know, it seems like maybe there are answers coming from outside of the country where the healthcare system is different. So, you know, again, we're not trying to bring anything down. This is not an expose. I don't think saying there are problems with the American healthcare system is not an expose.
This just in.
Exactly. But we didn't want to shy away from it and just kind of whitewash it, and because it has a big impact in these characters' lives. So it's not really telling the story if you're going to say, well, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want you to talk about the issues you're having with your healthcare provider or your insurance company. I think it's part of the integrity of these stories. That was from our point of view. Obviously, Lisa's in the medical industry, so she probably has a different perspective on it.